Anyway, oh yeah, Avengers Endgame spoiler discussion review thing. Overall, this movie, I really, I'm probably still almost about that. I really enjoyed it, like unbelievably so, epic, emotional. Once again, we said in our non-spoiler review, if you've seen that, we'll link it down in the description below. That was the one negative thing, which wasn't really that bad of a negative for in my eyes, was the slow pacing, especially at the beginning of the movie. Like lack of action, a lot of talking, discussing, and well, of course that was also the heavily emotional parts where the people were trying to cope with the losses and everyone dying from the Infinity War.
Yeah.
But this is a spoiler review, so we're actually going to get into it.
Very excited to finally do this. It's like I said, doing that review was really hard because
we had too much to discuss. We had no leeway to talk.
It's really crazy right now because like this is probably one of the first times people are really like trying not to say anything, really trying to respect other people. Because it's one of those movies where you don't.
Some people aren't. They're spoiling it everywhere.
Very sad. Like I think I seen somebody get beat up. Then you say like a football player, someone's trying to get the.
I remember the football player posted on Twitter that it's been spoilers and that was really bad.
Sad.
But overall, this movie. Let's first start how it opened.
Yeah.
Of course, it opened with I guess at the time Hawkeye
teaching his daughter how to shoot an arrow. They're having a little barbecue. Families out there having a barbecue, which was, to me,
he's retired, so he's not part of Infinity War. We know that, yeah. So he's off really going to his family.
Well, let me ask you this question: how did you feel about that opening? Like, because we've been waiting for this movie for a very long time. When it started, what was your emotions on that?
It was kind of slow. I was unsure what was happening at the moment.
Yeah.
We started off, boom, picnic. Also, it goes over to Hawkeye, training the girls. Like, this is not the big emotional impact of thinking something, maybe the horror, whatever was going on after the Infinity War happened. But this is all slow, peaceful. Then it got horrifying, later on with, of course, his family vanishing.
Yeah.
Turned to dust.
But that's the crazy thing. It's like, I really thought he was going to see it vanish, but for him not to see it, have to go around like, what's going on?
We kind of saw though. Remember, he looked around and saw. We saw his daughter. Yeah, and you saw the ash smoke in the wind blowing away.
Yeah, we saw the ash, but it's crazy that
he didn't think he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, well, matter of fact, he didn't even see the ash. He didn't see nobody ash. He was just talking.
He probably saw it was like pollen or something blowing in the wind. He didn't know it was his daughter.
I don't think he did. I think it was already gone by the time he looked.
We saw it when he was looking at it. No, he didn't see his daughter, but he saw it in the wind. Just like,
but I don't think he saw he probably saw a little bit of it, not as much. He didn't think it was his daughter. He thought maybe like dirt or something. It happened so fast because he was like, hey.
But either way, that was a very emotionally impactful. It's like,
yes,
he wasn't part of the Infinity War, so now you can see what happened during the Infinity War. He was present. He was doing his own thing, having a picnic, enjoying his family, his retired life from being a superhero.
Yes.
And then Thanos did the snap, and his whole family, all three. Yeah. What are the odds of that? How is it picking two vanishes here? Because 4 people in the area and 50% of the white population goes wiped out.
That is a good question.
What are the odds that 3 of the 4 people in the area get wiped out?
I don't know. Like, I don't understand how. Like, I don't know if Thanos just said, "Hey, whoever goes, goes." I think that's what it was.
Is there one family somewhere only had 1 person and the other 3 got to live? Oh, Johnny's gone.
That is so interesting. Like, that was a crazy moment because it's like you see it and you knew it was going to happen. But then it's just like it's still like, oh man.
I didn't know if I know what was gonna happen. I thought maybe this was happening afterwards. Maybe his whole family survived. I knew he became Ronin at some point or started going.
No, it was doing the whole thing. Like as soon as he snapped, everybody disappeared.
I understand that. But I'm saying maybe his whole family had survived the snap and they were enjoying peaceful life, and they eventually become, we need your help. Something bad happened or something. I don't know. I didn't realize until after. His daughter went over the arrow. He turned around to his family. I was like, "Oh God!"
Oh no! It's all. Come on now. It's all because even in the trailer, he becomes Roman. He go crazy.
I know that, but I'm saying I didn't realize that snap. They were showing that part of the snap in this endgame. I didn't realize. So I thought maybe this was after the snap happened. His family all survived somehow. Maybe they were attacked by rioters or looters or something. I don't know.
Oh no, that'd be stupid. No,
I'm glad it happened. It was emotional and it drew him into the movie overall.
I think I wouldn't even think Hawkeye would even allow that to happen. I doubt that.
He may not know that. Maybe they're out shopping. The family, they're out shopping. They got into riots because of the snap. People panicking. They died, and he realized, oh shit.
It was obvious that the snap was going to happen. It was obvious. There's no way.
For me, it was obvious halfway through. I was like, when she went off to get the arrow, he turned away. I was like, oh god, no, it's gonna happen. She turned around, she was gone. Oh god, no, don't turn around again.
It was so sad. It was so sad, even though you knew. What was it? And then of course, I wasn't really expecting the second part where they're Captain America, War Machine. Who else was in there already? who else was in there? Rocket, all of them. I wasn't expecting them to already, as soon as they, get Tony out from space.
No, we all
down. I wasn't expecting them.
Speaking of that space thing, Tony was giving his whole spiel, recording his last notes for his for Pepper.
Yeah.
And also, we knew Marvel was gonna be the one to save him. I mean, that was speculation. We already knew that was gonna happen. So then when Marvel did show up, it was like, that's obvious.
No, one thing I thought was going to happen, I thought maybe we'll see her flying, past the ship, maybe, and stopping and going, oh, wait, what's going on? I see.
She already knew about it. She's like, it's a human that's taking my Earth or whatever. She knew exactly where to take him, so she was out looking for him.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the thing. I thought that was happening first, but apparently, of course, when you watch Captain Marvel, you see she's already there. I'm pretty sure they say, hey, look, we're trying to find our friend Tony.
Yeah.
Can you go find
him?
Like I said,
she was out looking for him.
Yeah.
Because Nick Fury already called her back, so she showed up after the snap. What the hell happened? The remaining Avengers tried the sword, and she went out to find the people who survived. And she
which is obvious because you see the bright sun, and you just the bright light.
Bright light.
It's obvious that it was her. So.
And she looked sad. She didn't look angry, furious, where she's like, oh no.
Yeah.
The way she looked, she didn't look condescending. So the way she looked, we saw her, it was amazing.
That was crazy.
There. Brought them back, and Tony's just in total despair.
But,
it's like, we already tried, we lost, we can't do anything, we're screwed, I'm done, we're out.
But it's crazy because they said it's only been 2 days. But remember, when they went to go see Thanos, they were like, it's not going to happen in 2 days. How you already destroy the stones? It's making me think, okay, wait a minute. So how long would Tony in space for? So is space a different... What are you
talking about?
Okay, look, if you're in space, right, it's only been 2 days, right?
From what?
He was in space.
Yes.
Right? He said, okay, you did a snap in 2 days. That was 2 days ago. How was Tony already kind of sick? And, how long were they in space for then?
It was 22 days later. Not 2 days.
I thought it was...
He's just been 22 days in space. Tomorrow we're running out of oxygen.
He did say 22. Right, but remember, when they went to go to Thanos, and they saw Thanos, he said, who said it?
That's how they found Thanos in the first place, because they said that same surge of energy that spread throughout the universe that wiped everyone out, sent people out, happened again 2 days ago. The snap happened 22 days ago. But when they returned them 2 days ago, we found another cosmic snap that happened.
So he snapped, so the snap didn't do, so wait, how many times did he snap?
Twice. He snapped once to wipe out 50% of the population, waited 20 days and snapped to destroy the stones. And 2-3 days later, they went to him.
Oh! So 22 days.
You're not getting that?
Yeah, because they were like, no, because they said 2 days ago. It's like, wait, because they said, wait, you did it 2 days ago.
Yeah, to destroy the stones.
They said that.
Destroy the stones, yes. They said they wiped the snap, then he disappeared. Then 2 days ago, we detected the same cosmic energy burst out again.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I thought maybe okay.
Well, that's how they that's how they kind of found it.
Okay, I was thinking about that. Cause I was like, yo, what the hell? Oh, snap. Okay, all right. So
it was 23 days technically later after the snap, where this movie technically starts. Other than the whole.
But that was crazy that Thor chopped up his head though. Oh man, he was pissed.
I was surprised when that happened and he killed Thanos in the first 30 minutes of the movie, or 40 minutes of the movie, whatever it was. That was a massive surprise. It was like, how is the movie supposed to go on if they already killed the bad guy?
Right.
I wasn't expecting to see Thanos. I knew he was a farmer. I thought he was retired. I didn't realize he was so not remorseful necessarily, but I did what I did. I tried the stones because they're too powerful for anyone to use. Don't misuse them, just like he did, kind of. But anyway, so he's like, okay, so the stones are gone. They killed Thor. Gets angry, kills Thanos. Thanos is dead. It's like, how does the movie go on? I don't understand.
Man, I don't know, man. That was so weird. And then
5 years later.
But that was another thing I hated. I hated how slow the words were. I don't know if they did that on purpose. If you notice, it was like 5.
I didn't notice that.
Years. I'm like, bro, what? No, you could have put 5. Yeah,
that's fine.
It's like, bro, you could have just put 5 years later and been done. I'm like, I'm trying to think what was the purpose of that.
5 months later, 5 weeks later, 5 days later, 5 years.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Boy, I was so irritated. I was like, really?
Now let's get to the slow parts of 5 years later.
Yeah, that was
one of the best parts, and not best parts necessarily, but there are several parts that I want to talk about here.
Yeah.
Tony Stark and Pepper Potts.
That was a surprising thing. I was really surprised that, for one, he was living in a nice wooden house with a daughter.
It was a way to get away from everything.
That was crazy. I was not expecting.
Retired, kind of. He's no longer so very. He doesn't want any party. He wants to take his family, because he had, other than Spider-Man, he had no advantage. Pepper was still there.
Yeah.
His daughter was born after the fact, I think. So he was not part of the snap. So he's living the good life, technically. They lost the war, the battle. Everyone's struggling, but he had his wife. He had his
which was
daughter. He's good.
Yeah. That was nice. It was really cool to see his daughter though.
It was. I'm wondering if she's gonna be part of the future, maybe.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that for them to do that. I wouldn't mind. I don't know if it's in the comics. Let's know in the comics. It's a little just like a female.
Well, they're not necessarily following the comics though.
They kind of
like this whole series just read the comics.
Well, they kind of are.
One thing I was a little upset about, but after seeing the whole movie, wasn't necessarily upset about. But Adam Warlock was not in this movie at all.
Well, I mean, that's because Guardians of the Galaxy never was made. They was supposed to make the third one, then make this one.
The thing is, at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, there was a thing too.
Yes,
Adam Warlock was being great.
Right, but they canceled it because of the whole director thing. He did something wrong. So, but you are right though. Literally, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was supposed to go with the Avengers Infinity War, but when the whole director thing happened,
I didn't realize that.
They canceled it and had to do something else, which is kind of sad. Cause I would have loved to see Adam Warlock.
But speaking back to Robert Downey or Tony Stark,
yeah.
I can see why he didn't want to be part of the whole plan and whatever eventually happened, because he had a family. He had everything to lose, while everyone else was still trying to regain what they lost.
Right.
He lost Spider-Man or Peter Parker, but to be fair, he had a family, so it wasn't necessarily a big loss. He still had memories and nightmares about it, but it's like, I got a family now. I have my daughter to take care of.
That was a nice space though. Oh, let me ask you this question: how did you feel about how Ant-Man got out? Now it's kind of, I think it's kind of whack that the rat was on top.
Or comedic character.
But it's funny though how the rat was on top of the machine.
Yeah,
and it got turned off. He pushed the switch. Like I'm like, oh really? Really? That's how he gonna get out with a rat?
I'm surprised a super advanced piece of technology like that can be activated by a rat accidentally pushing a one switch. I thought it'd be like a series of buttons and procedures you have to perform, but done.
Well, maybe
he kicks him out.
Maybe he was. Maybe the rat was doing some. Maybe just running around. No. I'm not saying the rat. No. Listen, I'm not saying the rat was doing that, but maybe he was like while he was walking around looking for food. Maybe he was pushing the right button. Maybe by an accident.
Maybe the right sequence. Maybe the wrong sequence would have blown the whole thing up.
I don't know. And
then had power after 5 years.
Yeah, but it's crazy that when he got out, to him it's only been 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
No, it was 10.
Was it 10? No, it
was
5
10
minutes.
No, it was 10 minutes. Yeah, I remember he said 10 minutes because when he got out, it's been 5 years. Even though to him it was only 10 minutes he was in there. That's crazy though. To him it was only 10 minutes?
Time is
wow.
Well, that's the whole thing. In relativity, time is equal to gravitational force or whatever.
Right.
I don't know there's no math about that either. But like say, time slows down when you're near a black hole.
Yeah.
So it's like time will slow down when you're smaller because the gravitational pull and the other forces are acting differently on your body. So time is relative.
When they were in the quantum
realm.
Yeah.
So when he's in the quantum realm, time is passing unbelievably slow.
Very slow.
So for 10 minutes for him is 5 years for them. Yeah. Which is why they eventually discover time travel.
Yeah.
Which I hate time travel.
Really?
Not necessarily the concept, but the implications of it. And the way they explain time travel, which is eventually explained by Sorcerer Supreme before Doctor Strange, time travel is like one stream, and every time you make a change, it branches off, similar to Back to the Future.
Right.
But then Professor Hulk explains it. Is it Professor Hulk or Professor Hulk, or it might be Banner?
Well, it's Professor Hulk, Banner Hulk,
whatever. Professor Hulk explains it that it's not like Back to the Future, even though the Sorcerer Supreme explains it's like branching. Every time you change something, it branches off different histories, and our reality is destroyed or different. But anyway, so I understand what they eventually want, their eventual plan, but we're not there yet. What do you think about Ant-Man. So him developing his concept, or with Tony Stark's help of, actually he's the one who came up with the whole idea.
Yeah, he came up with the idea, and then
but he needed Tony Stark.
But Tony
develop the actual math behind it.
Exactly. But Tony said no, so they were like, I guess we're gonna have to go to
Banner.
Go to Banner. He's like, he's smarter than Tony. Like. But then you find out Tony is smarter than
different type of math. They're different type of scientists.
Yeah.
So they're both equally smart, kind of.
Right.
But they're different types of mathematical sciences. So
yeah. But that is one thing I did not like about this whole 5 years thing. I kind of wish I would have liked to see how he did the whole how he became Hulk and Man at the same time. I would have liked.
I
to
like
see
the fact that
that
we got to see 5 years later all the changes that happened.
Yeah,
like,
but some of the changes I wanted to actually see in detail.
Like Black Widow taking over Shield. If she was trying to deal with all the events happening.
Exactly. Yeah, I would have like that. I think the Hulk thing I would have loved to see more of.
Him gaining control and becoming the strength of Hulk with the intelligence of Banner.
And then also I wanted to see how
and his mascot.
I also wanted to see how Hawkeye became Ronin. I wanted to see
that was a little different. That might be a prequel movie to see or something. Maybe
it could be.
I'd like to see how he became Ronin.
Actually, we can talk about that a little bit later.
Like where did he get that sword? Is that a normal sword or is it just a special thing? Where
I just thought about that. Yeah, you're right. They could tell. But yeah, I would have liked this. I would love to see that. But yeah, I think those were the only two. But yeah,
okay. One thing. What did you think about Professor Hulk dabbing?
That was kind of lame.
Professor Hulk is not lame, but he's trending, so he's trying to be the cool kid.
That was kind of lame a little bit. He was like, "Oh, yeah."
He held it and said, "I'm dabbing kids," or something.
It's so weird to see him talking. It's so weird.
I enjoyed Professor Hulk. He was nice, but funny at the same time. Now Thor.
Oh my God! Why did you my boy Thor like that? Yeah. Why they do my boy Thor like that, man? I was not
expecting that either.
But yo, I will say this. I don't know if this is true, but there was a rumor going around that Chris Hemsworth did hate working out. He wanted to eat burgers and stuff like that. There was like a rumor going around that he really wanted to do it. So maybe they thought, you know what?
Was that real?
No, I doubt it was real. No.
That's gonna be
No. Well, actually, it won't take that long.
It won't take long, but to burn that leg off again, that will take quite a while.
Not really, if you really dedicate yourself.
If you have a trainer on, he does.
But yeah, he got a trainer. But it was so funny because I was not expecting Thor to be that thick for that long.
Thick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would be like.
Get away from me when you said that.
What are you talking about? Oh, come on, bro. I wasn't expecting that, and then his hair being on the back long again. That was crazy, man.
No, that was funny. In the audience, when I was, I said in the non-spoiler review, I was sitting next to people who were screaming and yelling and being excited, which was fine. I enjoyed that. It was part of the whole audience perspective. When we first saw Thor and his long hair, people started cheering.
Yeah.
Then it circled around, you saw the beard go, and he turned around and was like, oh, shit. The audience started like went from a cheer to automatic, oh. It was funny watching that 360 in reaction, or 180 in reaction. That was hilarious. And seeing his bear gut, he just gave up hope. He was trying to be the king. But he was drinking beer, just playing Fortnite.
Playing Fortnite. He was talking to one of the people from
or something or
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
He was in Ragnarok. He was just like, Thor, he's back again. What? Hey, you mother! I will find you. I will take my lightning hammer and blast you! I am Thor!
Pretty sure something about tearing his arm.
Tearing his arm, something. I forgot what it was. Oh my God, but that was so funny, man. He looked like one of those really terrible fat people that just sit there and play video games all day. He really looked like that, bro. What? He did! Oh, come on now.
Anyway, alright, so they did Thor dirty. He has a new home called New Asgard. It looks like a seaside village that's actually not doing that well.
Well, I mean,
he's doing well, but he's.
Well, it's crazy because he doesn't have Asgard's actually going.
Well, he got hit twice. Remember, his Asgard got destroyed in Ragnarok, and then 50% of his people vanished.
Right.
The remaining people vanished.
50%. Shoot, I mean, most of his stuff, people got killed on that ship.
That's what I'm saying. And after everyone died, the snap had 50% more of whatever people left vanished. I'm assuming it does like that. Does it do 50% of the universe? Or 50% of each population? So 50% of humans vanished.
Of the wuniverse. He did it to the universe.
So were some planets that nothing got vanished? And the other planets got completely vanished?
No, nobody got.
Or is it 50% equal?
Yeah, 50% equal, pretty much. Because Captain Marvel even said when she went around
the universe,
it was like she was like, "What is going on?"
She mixed up her words.
Holy snap! We forgot about that part. How did you feel about Captain Marvel and her haircut already?
I like it. That's fine.
I was kind of hoping for the smaller mohawk. I don't like the whole.
So to be fair, the Captain Marvel movie and this movie happened like 30 years ago, apart.
Right.
So yeah, I can see her getting her haircut. She's not gonna keep her long hair like 30 years.
No, it wasn't that. I was hoping for the smaller mohawk. I didn't like the. It just don't look right.
I like the hair. She had very little part to play in this movie. She popped in every now and then, and she had to go back out to the universe to save other planets because apparently this type of destruction and struggling was going on across the universe. And the Earth had the Avengers to protect them and keep order. No one else had that, so she had to go around and try to save and protect people who are struggling more than the Earth. Yeah. Which is understandable. She can come back as she needed to help out. Yeah. But she had to be other across. Her area was far larger than the Avengers. The Avengers had Earth. She had the universe.
Yeah. They could have had Rocket though. Rocket could have helped out too though. Rocket can go around. Well, not as fast as her.
Well, the ship was destroyed. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Rocket. The vacuum Rocket.
How's he supposed to get?
He got a ship. He has ships.
Yes, I know. His ship was currently with Iron Man.
No, he was no. They had another ship. Did they have another ship?
No, they got a ship. I don't think they do. But after Iron Man got back, they repaired the ship. And that's the same ship they took back out to take out Thanos.
I could have sworn there was another ship in the hangar. Maybe they all got destroyed.
There might have been, but I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there were ships in the hangar.
After he got the ship back, how many of you have been to space? And
that was
that whole scene.
That was weird.
All right, now that we're getting into that part of the movie, that scene happened after Ant-Man's time travel theory was proven, and they actually took advantage. The whole point there was, as if you've seen the movie, you know, was to go back in time to various points of their previous movies in history, or movies to us, where stones were at certain locations. Take the stones back, change the future, then put the stones back seconds after they disappear, so it wouldn't interrupt the current time flow.
Yeah, that was. I was really surprised that they were gonna do that because I'm thinking like, really? I was hoping for like
it's a 1 in a million chance to work, but it seems like it might have worked.
But for me, I wanted more of like like I don't know the way I wanted them to come back though. Maybe like some type of maybe like like a dust thing. I don't know. I wanted them to come back a little bit different. The way they came back was just.
I think the way they came back was the most epic way to have the final showdown.
Yeah, but the way back in time though. Like I'm thinking like maybe they make a wish and then all of a sudden like.
With what, the stones?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the way, I don't know.
They didn't have stones. They were trying to that, but then Thanos already destroyed the stones.
Yeah,
so they had to go back and recollect them again.
I know that, but you know what I'm saying? While I was watching the movie, I was thinking that they won't come back differently. They pretty much went back in time. And they snapped. You know, he snapped everybody back.
But not back in time, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
No. They went back in time, got the stones, came back to their time 5 years in the future, snapped and brought everyone back. So pretty much what happened was, those 5 years never actually happened for the people who vanished.
That's right.
So literally, Spider-Man was in the forest, or on the planet rather. I don't feel so good. He turned into a dust. Then he woke up somewhere on Earth. We don't necessarily know where, but he probably woke up on the planet with Doctor Strange. And said, okay, what's going on? They don't know it's been 5 years yet. No, that's like... Doctor Strange came and found, okay, this happened because he already knew what was happening. Then he teleported everyone at the end.
You're right, because Spider-Man came back and said, I remember I went back to sleep. I was like,
It's still been 5 years. Yeah. But everyone pretty much teleported from 5 years ago to now.
Yeah.
In effect. It's in effect. They died, but they all reappeared 5 years later.
Right. So...
Doctor Strange brought Spider-Man. Everyone in Wakanda who died from the snap reappeared back in Wakanda during the Infinity War, just 5 years later. Yeah. Which was a genius move, and something I was totally not expecting. I was expecting to bring everyone back. I totally forgot that all the Avengers, all the heroes who died came back as well. Yes. That totally slipped my mind until the final scene. You see that little glowing ring. I was like, oh my god, that's Doctor Strange.
One thing I did like though was them going back in time. It was like watching all the movies again in a certain way. That was a great thing. I really did like that part.
We saw like was it Rocket and Thor went to was it the first Thor or Dark? It was Dark World. I think.
Yeah. It was Dark World. Yeah, it was Dark World because
the elves and the stone and all that stuff. That's right.
Yeah, because his mother died.
Yes.
So it was like, Dark World. Yeah.
Apparently, his mother, which knew that he wasn't her son, and didn't know. Maybe she knew she was going to be dying soon. Didn't know, but she's like, "Oh, I need to tell you something. Don't tell me. I don't need to know. Don't worry, it's not important." Yeah. But she helped his son get out of there. You know, she might have been dying anyway.
Eat a salad. Told him to eat a salad. The mother.
That's right.
The mother told him to eat a salad. The mother told him, he was like, yeah,
mother's love.
Salad. Oh, God.
It's a mother's love. What happened? And the whole plan for that was to take Rocket Raccoon to literally extract the stone out of... Oh, God, what's the girl's name?
She was in.
I know
it's Natalie Portman's character. I don't remember.
Whatever. From Thor, she was on the first, second movie. It wasn't that important. She was love interest.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name right now. Though.
I
Good
can't
Lord.
remember her name.
Extract the stone out of her, or the
Jamie. Is it Jamie? Oh my gosh! It's like she.
I can watch this.
Oh my god! And he literally said it when they were talking about the stone. Remember, they were like explaining to everybody.
Yeah.
And Thor came in. He's like, "Yeah, so this stone right here. I used to date this girl, but
And instead of giving examples of whatever, he literally told stories like an old man or something. Like,
Yeah.
What is story about this, by the way? And he just kept going like,
Oh my God.
father. But yeah, that's leading up to the whole time travel thing. They're
Yeah.
explaining their knowledgeable impacts of the stones. Like Thor's there for the dark world aspect, so he knew more about that stone than say Iron Man because he was never there.
Right.
And then
It's kind of crazy that all of them knew what stone was what. Each of them kind of
because he said they were
because
at
they were
one
there
point
at
in
that
time
time.
there
Yeah.
were 3 stones are in New York at one given year.
Right.
So they had to go to the exact same time, separate, find the stones, and then come bring themselves back.
Yeah.
Which of course the plan worked. They were able to go back throughout time, find the
Yeah.
stones, and bring them back to their realities.
Right.
Which was a fun because Thor going to go back to Asgard, meeting his mother when he was overweight,
Right.
that whole scene. They had the scene where Captain America fought Captain America, and Captain America thought Captain America was a Loki disguised.
Yeah.
Because obviously there can't be another Captain America, so hand over the scepter because that's one of the stones, and then he accused another stone.
Which I really thought that, to be honest, I thought maybe like he would have talked to Captain America, maybe Captain America would be like,
There's no way
I
you believe.
believe.
Would you believe yourself though?
No,
I'm from the future. You know, Tom, I'm from the future. I'm here to look at a stone.
Because of that picture though. The picture came out of his pocket. So I thought in my mind, I thought maybe he would have stopped and said, "Where'd you get this picture
That'd
from?"
be. I don't want to relate anything, but something that would be similar to a scene from DC. Remember Superman versus Batman scene?
Yeah,
Martha,
right.
Martha, my girlfriend's
Oh,
Martha, my
no,
mother's
no,
name
no.
Martha. I have a picture. I also have a picture.
No,
And
no.
obviously you are me then.
No, I would not like that, but maybe because the picture from him saying Bucky's alive because he stopped. You know, he's alive. You know, like I thought maybe he would have just talked to him and let him know, like, hey, you're doing the right thing.
That would take too long, though.
You really think that?
I think so.
I
They don't have
like
time
that.
for all that, especially when they're being hunted down, being followed
Here's
by
a 3-hour
Hydra
movie
agents.
also. Here's a 3-hour movie, so they got
So just the easy thing is just to knock him out and run.
yeah. And then also
And then Captain America got in the elevator, Hell Hydra. And they let
that
him
was
walk
good.
out.
Oh my god! Oh, I remember that because it was the same exact scene from Civil War. He was just saying that.
So he gets in the
Yes.
elevator and they all attack him and boom, it's done.
Yeah, I really thought that was gonna happen again. I really thought that until you went. Yeah, until
He
you
knows
went.
gonna happen. So he's like, a gun. Yep, okay. By the way, I'm taking point. Hail Hydra. Oh shit, he is with us. Take this up, it's yours. And they're all standing shocked as Captain America walks away. He's like, he's one of us.
And that was another thing. Ant-Man, and that was another thing. Like when Ant-Man and Iron Man were like looking at the case, it was really cool to see like the first Avengers, and you see them right after after they were done with
They
Loki.
took down Loki.
Oh, that was. I felt like I was watching all behind the scenes, kind of in a way, because now you get to see what happened after they were all done. Okay, we're gonna carry the case in.
We're gonna turn him in, go get some dessert, or go get some dinner.
Exactly.
And then, of course, at the end of the first Avengers, they were eating shawarma at the restaurant.
And,
So that they are leading up to that final scene at the end of the movie after the credits.
and then Ant-Man was like, "Man, those look like bad guys." Oh, we didn't know they were. They're Hydra.
They were,
but
they
they
the
looked
dark
like
suits and
bad
everything.
guys. But they actually looked like bad guys though. Like Ant-Man, like literally was like, "Bro, what the heck, man? Y'all didn't
You
know."
don't realize this?
Yeah.
Come there with us. We
Oh,
don't know.
that was funny, man. And then, of course, Hulk got back. He couldn't get on the elevator. That was weird. It was just like, you can't get on. I thought maybe he'll
The
go
plan was
back
perfect
to...
until Hulk bust through the door,
Yeah.
knocked the cube away, and Loki got away with the cube.
Yeah. Which, of course, we know why, because he's having his own show. So
Is that what's happening?
yes.
I didn't know that.
Basically, on the new Disney Plus, Loki's going to have his own show where he goes in time somewhat with the cube, and
Oh.
that's why they have it like that.
So I didn't know that. Okay.
So pretty much this whole
That's
movie,
kinda
if you
cool.
really think about it, is well a goodbye to the old original.
It's a
characters.
gateway from the old universe to the new
To the
universe,
new-
from the old
exactly.
series to the new saga.
Exactly, because Loki. Well, I guess when Loki was going to have somebody else with him, I guess maybe he's going to go.
You might find someone in the pilot episode or something, or
Yeah.
series or whatever else. But now he's just Loki by himself.
Yeah,
And of course-
So wait, Loki somewhat survived, I guess maybe because now he's
No, he's survived. Well,
no, he didn't. Because remember, in the first Avengers, he got killed.
remember what the Sorcerer Supreme said, which is another part. They went there to get the cube and scepter while Professor Hulk went to the Sanctum Sanctorum, good lord, before Doctor Strange became Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because he was like, "Where's the?" Oh yeah, that's right. He says, "Where's Doctor Strange?" And
you're 5 years too early.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Damn."
She knew what's coming though. You're 5 years too early. He's over there doing surgery.
No, well,
so she knew that he was going to eventually become the strongest of them. She knew.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, we already knew that anyway.
Yeah, she knew that she was going to help Doctor Strange in the first place, but she was probably surprised, like, whoa, wait, how you know who Doctor Strange is? So that was crazy. That was a crazy scene.
The whole aspect in the Avengers video where him giving Thanos the stone was over her to maybe he's supposed to be the best of us. He knows it all. So he saw the future. So giving him the stone means I have to give you the stone because this is the future he foresaw. So giving something is the only way to work out. So yes. Trusting him, knowing that he gave something to Thanos, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Only based on that.
But it was kind of funny because yeah, that was a lot to take in, and then it was kind of funny because she was showing him like, I cannot give you the stone. If you take away one stone,
there's no back to future thing. I was talking to first at the beginning.
And he was like, no. Let's see what we can do. We can take back. We'll bring it back. See, boom.
After we're done with our thing, we'll bring it back seconds after we took it, and
boom.
Yeah,
it'll go back to normal.
Which is what they do at the end of the movie. They give the stone back. So.
But
the issue. Okay, those are those 3 stones. Last one we have to deal with, stone-wise, before we get to the final battle scene.
Yeah.
Is Hawkeye and Black Widow.
I was not expecting.
That was a very emotional
Black
part.
Widow dying. I was not expecting Black Widow to die. I really, actually it was kind of obvious she was gonna die because I'm like,
they were going for the Soul Stone. We know what happens when you get the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice the soul to get the Soul Stone. They didn't necessarily know that.
Yeah.
So it was like, but we knew it. So they went there. Yeah. We're going to get the stone, and it's like,
it's kind of
one
crazy.
didn't have to die. I thought maybe they're gonna throw a picture in. It's like I already lost everything. Soul Stone already took everything from me, so I don't know. But it's like that's kind of corny. So yeah, we knew one was gonna die. Then that whole battle scene where they were trying to fight to commit suicide.
Yeah. It's not funny, but at the same time, it's not funny. But at the same time, it's just like, really? We just got Hawkeye back. I'm sorry, Black Widow. You can go. I'm sorry. Like, Black Widow gotta go. We just got Hawkeye back.
From a knowledgeable or logical standpoint, Black Widow was the best one to do it because Hawkeye has a family. Black Widow doesn't. Even though Black Widow likes Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye kind of likes Black Widow, kind of. But he loves his wife and his kids and family.
Well, no. I don't think it was more of a love thing. It was more of a
friend
partnership. Well, it was like a brother-sister thing because Hawkeye is the one that brought Black Widow into the fold. So they're really close like that. So she sees him as like a big brother.
Okay, I get that.
So it's like, of course, I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised. I really thought Hawkeye was gonna go like, yeah, you know what we gotta do.
Toss her in. No.
I mean, I know.
No.
But I would have been messed up. Yeah,
I got family. You're to get out.
Yeah. It's like, man, I got family. Plus, I just got back into this movie. You go. Oh man, that would be crazy, man.
Him shooting explosive arrows to blow her off target, him jumping off, and her using her chain thing or grappling hook.
Grappling hook is a little stun thing.
So they're like struggling to get to jump off first to save the other one. And when they actually, and then he of course got the stone. He was teleported back. And the last one is Nebula.
Which back to that, which
the plan would have gone with the H without Nebula and Thanos on that other planet. What stone was that? That was the Power Stone.
Power Stone, yeah.
I believe it was. That's back in the first Avengers movie, or first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, where Quill?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Star-Lord.
Yeah. Star-Lord. Well, it's kind of crazy because, I was looking at like a little small review, and someone said some real shit. They said that this Thanos, the first Thanos, before the future, the past Thanos is actually... he's more gruesome, he's more evil than the one in the future. I was thinking about it. It kind of is, because look, he had his little staff ready to go.
That's true, but the one 5 years ago, the one from the movies when they were from 2012 or whatever, before we saw him, was in the middle of his conquest, taking over worlds.
Right. Exactly.
The Thanos from the Infinity War movie was past that and was still doing this stuff, but he was focused on getting the gauntlet first.
Right.
Where the Thanos past was still focusing on battle, the idea of getting the stones.
Right. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I just like this one.
I get the stones, I can finish the battle. I'm still in the middle of the battle. He didn't even have that two sort of glaive he had in the new movie because he apparently gave that up for the gauntlet instead.
Yeah, but that was just I never seen him. Oh, I don't even remember him with the sword though. That's the thing. I don't remember.
Not the older one, no, because he gave up the gauntlet at one point. Yeah. He already gave that up when he was carrying the gauntlet for the Infinity War.
But okay, well, let me do that. How did you feel about as soon as you see the past, no, the future Nebula, right, and then you see the past one, then all of a sudden you see her go, wow, you see the future of.
It's like actually looking up.
Was that weird for you? Because I was like, as soon as I see that, I said, "Oh, are you serious?"
Well, they have the same network. They haven't. Yeah. She hasn't upgraded for the past between those 2 years.
Right.
I think it's 9 years in the future. That one was. I was like 20 something. That was like 2012. So
2014.
2014.
Yeah, that's what it said.
2014. So that was 2014 to 5 years in the future from now.
Yeah.
11 years, whatever.
Yeah.
She hasn't upgraded at all to my knowledge, so she's still running on the same base network. So
right.
Similar to touching yourself from time travel will cause dissonance and whatnot. Two of them exist at the same time. They link up their neural networks. So they're technically the same person. So you can't have two Wi-Fi's or on the same thing.
But how did that make you feel as soon as you see it? Because you already know. As soon as you see it and you see Thanos sees it, I'm like, what was your expression for me? I was like, as soon as
I was in horror. I was like, oh god, no.
Yo, I went wild. I said, whoa. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
The plan would have gone without a hitch.
Yes.
That hadn't happened. She would have gotten the stone, they would have gotten back, snapped everyone back, got her stones, that was it. Nothing else. There would have been no movie. Of course, Thanos had to make it come back again. He saw the memories of him dying. He saw the memories of his inevitable death, and he snapped, he succeeded. He's like, well, and he saw himself saying, I'm inevitable.
Yeah, he was like...
Before his head got chopped off by Thor at the beginning of the movie.
He's like, yes, I succeeded. I succeeded.
I completed my destiny. Then he fast forward a little further until Thanos something like, no, they killed you. This can't happen. We have to stop them. It's like,
he's like, oh,
no, this is my destiny.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Destiny is finalized, complete. So, of course, him knowing about that now, they swapped nebulas. So Nebula went back to the future. The bad Nebula, which still working Thanos, went to the future.
Yeah. And
after they collected the stone, snapped everyone back. She summoned, or she used a time travel device to bring Thanos from the future, or from the past, and his army up.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this question, though. How did you feel about seeing Gamora again? What was your expression for that?
I was elated and somewhat dismayed because it's not the same Gamora.
Right.
She's not going to have the same experiences that will make her and Star-Lord fall in love.
Right.
Those are why she left. Did you see at the end of the movie, Star-Lord is currently looking for her on the ship. Then Gamora, they're searching all this stuff because she left. She wasn't there for the funeral. Right. She wasn't there at the end of the movie. After she betrayed Thanos and helped get away, she just vanished.
Oh.
So it's not the same Gamora. They may make a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or some other thing where they will find her maybe, because Nebula's with them now. Yeah. So she might come back, but it's not going to be the same Gamora. It's the whole falling in love experience all over again.
That's good. Oh, you know, I just thought about that. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be whack.
Like, so that's why I hate time travel.
Yeah, it's going to be whack now. I'm glad you said that.
But that's why I hate time travel, because it messes up a lot. There's a lot of indiscrepancies now, because things in the future, or past, came into the future. What's that going to do to the timeline now?
Yeah, you're right.
And also, the Nebula, in order to betray and get us away, the Nebula from the future killed the Nebula from the past.
Right.
Based on time travel, wouldn't that have killed her? Or do you view it off a different tangent?
I said the same thing. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't you be somewhat hurt or dead or something? No.
Like, there was a lot of loopholes, but like Sorcerer Supreme said, every time you change something in the timeline, it creates alternate reality.
Right.
So the reality they're living in now is not the same reality as they snap back anyway.
Right.
So maybe to get out with when she shot and killed herself, they had diverse times. So the one she died is dead, but the one she's in now still exists because from a different timeline. And like I said, I hate time travel. It's confusing and irritating. Yeah. There's so many loopholes and laws and crap, and laws that can be broken.
Yeah, so there's little things here and there.
We're just gonna say it happened because it happened. It's good. She's dead. There's no two Nebulas anymore. Gamora's back from that, even though I don't know how she can be back that many years in the future. It's still not a timeline. Because she never actually died. How did Thanos get the stone in the first place?
And then of course, they're in the lab trying to figure out all the stones. Now, one thing I am in shock. I did not think this was going to work. Iron Man's glove holding the stones. I'm thinking, Iron Man's
glove is nanotechnology now.
And maybe nano, but I thought maybe the stones would break that too. But I'm in shock that it was able to hold those stones.
Why would the Infinity Gauntlet be able to hold it? Thanos created the Infinity Gauntlet. It wasn't created from Destiny, I don't think.
No, it was created by the by the troll, not trolls. What are they? The little elf people.
Dark elves?
The dark elves. Yeah.
No,
is it dark elves? Are they
what
dark
elves are
elves?
you talking about? I thought Thanos created the gauntlet.
No, Thanos did not create the gauntlet. He had someone else create it for him. You don't remember? Remember in Avengers Infinity War, right? Thor went back to get a hammer. I mean, to get the axe to be built by that elf.
Okay.
But the thing, he created the gauntlet.
Okay.
He created it. So I'm thinking like, I thought maybe the gauntlet would be the only thing that could hold the stones together, be more powerful to hold it without hurting himself.
If that were the case, then they should put the stones inside of the Stormbreaker.
That too, no, but that's what I'm saying. That too, but
Infinity Breaker. There we go, make an actual Infinity Stone.
But I'm thinking like, there's no way that glove is going to, because of course the Hulk puts it on.
It's just a housing for the things.
Yeah.
That's why when he puts it on, electricity starts surging, all the colors going into his arm and all that stuff, and he's struggling. Even him snapping once burns his arm up. Like Thanos snapped and yes, it blew up and it wiped out people in Infinity War.
Which that was.
The Hulk snap brought them all back, and it burned his arm and nearly destroyed the gauntlet again.
So maybe, so here's the thing. So I guess maybe.
Iron Gauntlet?
Okay, so maybe if you decide to snap, you're gonna hurt yourself pretty much. There's no escaping it.
Using that much power, using small things,
Yeah.
no, but using that much power to wipe out or bring that many people back is expending a lot of and warping a lot of reality, so it's going to cause a lot of damage.
I mean, unless they make, unless one of the elves make it to where you can't get hurt, because they have the power to do that.
Yeah, buffer. Maybe it's going to be an infinity buffer.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure that elf made it a way to where it's not that powerful. Trust me, he's not going to make something that powerful and have no type of.
Why not?
Shoot. He hated Thanos. Thanos killed most of his people. You really think he's gonna make a perfect gauntlet for him?
I don't think the gauntlet's not that important. Gauntlet's just the housing for the stones.
Yeah, but I thought the stone's gonna be inserted in a certain glove.
Why?
Because it's so powerful. I was thinking that, man.
Well, I'm saying, at the end of the movie, he took a stone out and he used it without the gauntlet.
Yeah, but that's only because
I think the gauntlet has to be used to use all the stones at the same time.
Right.
But you can use the stone individually on their own. I guess if you hold all the stones together, maybe you can use it, but that'll destroy your hand. I don't know.
Yeah, but you only need one stone to. What is it? Which stone is it? Which stone is it to think? Because pretty much you have to think about it.
Reality stone?
Yeah, I think it's a reality stone. Is it a reality stone? No, it's not the reality stone because that's just fake stuff. You can make reality. You make people think you're there.
Well, the reality stone plus the time stone plus the soul stone to affect reality, to affect living beings. I think they ought to be using dungeons to do something.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Snapping.
No, you're right. I just thought about you're right. Maybe all the stones make it to where you can actually get rid of or get rid of.
Because as was said, there's a gauntlet channels all the stone's power for a single purpose.
Right.
You can use the stone singularly on their own. Like so Thanos took, I think, the one stone out, the power stone or something out, and was able to blast something, or blast them away when he was being attacked by Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, which is probably why if you decide to use all the stones, you will hurt yourself regardless. Maybe it doesn't matter if you have a good glove or not. Maybe, but that was kind of cool though to see the Iron Man thing and see all the stones in it. That was kind of cool.
So Thanos came through the time vortex, time machine, whatever.
Yeah.
Blew apart the Avengers stronghold base.
Which was a great battle.
It was a massive battle.
It was Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. They were the first three out. And
then you finally see Captain America wielding Mjolnir.
Man, that was crazy. Because Thor had both of the hammer and the axe at first. And he was killing it. Bow, 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 bow. Going back to Thor, when he go back in time, it is kind of weird that he got his hammer back in the past. That was kind of weird.
Which is another of those time-breaking things. If he stole Mjolnir from that time period...
That's what I'm saying.
Unless... Remember, Captain America took Mjolnir with him. Maybe he returned the hammer at the same time he returned the stone, too.
Maybe.
Because remember, Captain America at the end of the movie, when he was turning all the stones back, he returned Mjolnir. He took Mjolnir with him. So maybe they did the same thing. So there was no reality breaking in that regard.
Yeah, but that was a great moment, though, because I think that right there, seeing Thor and his fat self.
He has power, though.
He has power, but I'm sorry.
Electricity starts flaring.
I'm sorry. Why'd you do my boy? I thought maybe in the end they were gonna have him get
on
back
a treadmill
in shape or something.
What's he running? The end credit scene, there was none, of course.
No.
But him running on a treadmill.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know it'll be a while before you get back in shape. But why did you do my boy Thor like that, man? This was the last one. Why did you do my boy Thor like that? Why they gotta do my boy Thor like that, man? Oh, I was so angry. Oh man, it was funny at first, but then to see him in his little costume and he looks like a big old fat kind of shape. Oh God! Oh, it was just bad. I'm sorry. It was terrible. I'm sorry. I was so angry.
Thor is the butt of many jokes. Even his movies are more comical than they need to be. So of course they're gonna make him comical in this movie too. This is the comic relief, I feel.
This is almost like, come on, this is Thor was so cool in Avengers Infinity War though.
Him and Bruce Banner are the comic relief characters. Iron Man and Captain America are the serious, I need to get shit done characters.
Iron Man is kind of funny too.
Kind of funny, but he's more serious. Like the whole Civil War, they're opposite always the Infinity War or Civil War.
Iron Man kind of funny serious though.
Maybe.
He knows everything jokes.
And he's more, and Captain America's more.
Spider-Man is too.
Spider-Man's more of an innocent funny.
Yeah.
He's not a comedic relief. He's more of a comic relief, but he's more innocent about it. He's not like being goofy or stupid like Thor is.
He likes this whole "I'm young, I don't know anything about." Remember that old movie Star Wars or that old movie Aliens? I'm like, he disrespected.
Speaking of Spider-Man, how did you feel about the final big reveal after Iron Man stood up, his shield broken?
I don't know what was more epic, that or him getting the hair out. Let me think. I don't know. That hammer thing.
Those are both great scenes. He picked the hammer up, and Iron Man and Thor. No. Captain America.
He didn't pick it up. He had.
It flew to him. That's right.
It flew to him because we thought
Thor. I knew it. He's working.
Yeah, I love that because he was just like, he just. I was like, what?
The theater stand up and cheered when that happened.
Boy, we all was cheering. I don't know,
amazing.
but I think that's my favorite moment. But yeah, my second favorite moment had to be when Captain America heard Sam. He was like, hey, he was like, Cap, to your right.
So Thanos and his army is actually landing on Earth.
Yeah, a whole army.
So it's like there's the giant floating monsters from the first Avengers, the Dark Elves, all those creatures from the Infinity War.
Everything.
All varieties on our armor is approaching on Earth.
Yes.
These ships are crash landing. It's a nightmare. And Captain America is standing alone against his entire army.
Yeah.
Shield is broken. He's not giving up. He's bleeding. He's broken. He's trying, but he can't. He's not gonna be able to do it. And of course, he says, "It's Cap on your left." You see,
but that was an epic moment. Like it was like on your left. All you see is like Doctor Strange
golden ring
circle thing. You see, of course, my main man, Black Panther comes out and just, oh God, here all day. I can't do it right. I don't know what he said, but it hard. He just said,
do that.
Yeah, he did.
He walked through.
No, he walked through with the arm. He goes, it's all day.
First, he walked through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He walked through first.
He didn't see anything until he talked to Cap.
Well, yeah.
He took his helmet off and or whatever.
Exactly.
He looked at Cap.
And that's what I'm saying. Then he had all those people behind him.
You make it sound like he walked through, immediately yelled, and they started charging.
No.
He looked over,
come on,
looked at Cap.
I know that.
And Cap's like, he's like, oh, you guys are alive. And it dawned on us, me as well. It's like, oh, great. They brought everyone back. They brought all the heroes back, too. Oh, God, the others back. Then all these golden rings started appearing all over the sky. Heroes from all over the universe started pouring through.
That was an amazing.
All the Asgardians,
which I have a question. Why didn't Vision come back?
Because the only ones that were brought back were the ones who were snapped away.
Right.
Vision wasn't snapped away.
And that's what I'm saying. I was thinking about that, and then I remembered, well, he does have the stone, and the stone made Vision. So in a way, you can't really bring him back.
You can, but if you were a killer of the snap, they only brought people back from the snap.
Right.
That's what he did anyway. So Vision died from the snap. Couldn't bring him back. He didn't die from the snap.
Yeah.
Natasha died from the killing herself to get the soul stone. She couldn't be brought back.
Yeah, she can't be
Same
brought
thing
back.
for Gamora, which of course they brought Gamora back from the past.
Right,
so
yeah,
that's not an issue anymore.
But
yeah,
that was a great moment.
All those heroes pouring through, and then you see army against army, the golden light from one side, the dark smoke from the other side, the epic scene of the both armies mounting on these sides. Ooh, that was amazing. People were cheering. I love that.
Let me ask you this question: how did you feel about Pepper Potts getting an Iron Man suit?
I liked it. We already knew she had the suit, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting her to be it because when I saw, I was like, "Who's that?"
Because this is the end game. This is the fight. We need every hero.
But I was not expecting. I mean, I understood why they did it like that. I definitely understood, but I was just kind of like, at first I was like, "What the heck is going on?" What if she's like, in the next few movies we see her?
It's quite possible.
I just thought about that. Anyway, I just thought about it. But yeah,
the final scene happened, and the whole goal of this,
everybody, Doctor Strange,
this massive army on both sides, was to get the Infinity Gauntlet.
Man.
They were trying to keep him from Thanos. Thanos was trying to get the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes.
Or sorry, the Iron Infinity Gauntlet, whatever it was.
And it's really cool because like as soon as, and of course, you know, when Spider-Man started swinging, Tony, what's up, man? Hey, what the?
I've been asleep. I feel like I've been asleep for a little bit.
He was like, hey,
Doctor Strange found me, brought me so weird. It's been 5 years.
Yeah. Hey man, okay, this is cool. Okay.
Yeah, Iron Man, Tony Stark reaches over, just hugs him.
Yeah.
Because it's been his one nightmare watching Spider-Man just vanish in front of his eyes. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
That was a good moment, man. That was a great moment, yo.
Once again, people cheered when Spider-Man showed up. People cheered when the armor showed up. Spider-Man swung down. People cheered again. That was the big revelation. That was the big final confrontation of the movie. This happening.
And then, of course...
And then we play a keep away with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Boy,
almost feel that's when Captain Marvel shows up.
I was in shock because look, they were firing, all of them were firing down. All of a sudden,
started which it got Thanos. He had the glove on, but she was like prisoning it. He couldn't move. He was being electrocuted with her power. Throwing rocks at him. She was going to win. She was powerful enough to actually stop Thanos.
Yeah.
And he ordered his ships to converge and blow apart the area.
They were.
She was very powerful. God, was really so powerful.
Man, she was really like,
so
I'm going to kill
bordering that area.
Yeah.
Stopped her. He was able to get away. They lost the gauntlet in that process. Yeah. But he was able to get away. And then suddenly the ship started aiming upwards towards the sky.
Yeah.
What are they shooting at? I thought it was Fury bringing the hover ship.
I knew it was Captain Marvel because it's like, because she just.
For a while I thought it was like, oh god, Nick Fury's coming with a hover ship, an army hover ship to fight there. Like that'd be kind of cool too. We didn't see the Fury at all.
You know what? I agree. They should have did that.
And then you see Marvel come through a couple times, blow the ship up, comes down and stops.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would have liked that. I mean, I still would have liked to see her still do that, but I would have loved to see like. You would have liked that?
No, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry.
Oh, you would have liked that though. Like, see, like you see Nick Fury have all his ships. Everybody's coming to help.
Well, they think maybe Nick Fury does that. He starts losing because of course their ships can't fight.
And then Captain Marvel comes.
Then Captain Marvel, save Fury from the falling disaster, drops him, blows up, and blows the ship up or something. Maybe.
Yo,
Nick Fury being part of the battle too.
That would have been. I think that would have been a good. That would have been kind of.
That's cool. Like maybe.
I'm kind of mad at someone that it wasn't in that battle. Like, even though I know he would have. Even though in the comics. Well, in the comics, he does, apparently, he didn't get like a super serum, but apparently he has a serum where it slows down his age. I read it in the comics.
Okay.
Well, Samuel Jackson, so I don't know if that would be kind of cool to see him actually fight for once instead of him just kind of standing there on the ship. I would have loved to see him fight and actually bow, 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 bow.
And then we lead up to this massive, and now that Captain Marvel's here, we get to this massive girl power moment.
Oh yeah, that was
epic and amazing. This is part.
Yeah, because Spider-Man gets the gauntlet first. Then, no, Black Panther had the gauntlet. He grabs it, running towards Ant-Man, because Ant-Man's like, hey, where's my car?
The plan was, I think, to shove Thanos back to the time portal, put back his own time, so he just get rid of him.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get the advance started to open the time portal up again, just to end it all. Or maybe so they Infinity Gauntlet back in time, or something so they can't get to it. Or something. I don't know what the plan was, but they're trying to get the advance. So they're trying to keep away long enough so they get the advance started and open the time vortex back up again.
Yeah.
Eventually, Captain Marvel gets to Spider-Man, who's cowering in fear, holding the gauntlet.
Yeah. Takes
the gauntlet from him. Says, "I think you got something for me." And then all of can you get to the gauntlet?
It was Valkyrie,
everyone.
The Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch, Pepper Potts. Dang, what is that black girl's name? Oh my god. Oh.
Was Shuri there?
Yes, Shuri was there, but I'm talking about the other one, the ball-headed one, the one with the spear.
Or the general or whatever.
I'm so mad. I'm so sorry. I can't remember her name. It's beyond me. Her and I think that was it. Because Black Widow wasn't there, but that was a good moment too. Because sadly, Black Widow was the first. Yeah, because
she's not alone.
Yeah, because Black Widow was the first female MC character in a way. Well, in the movie world, but it was even though that was a sad moment, it was good to see kind of like, hey, just because she's gone doesn't mean we still got this. We're here now. That's how I took it.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I took it. Because now you have all these. Because you never know, they may make a movie creating that.
I think, and eventually Thanos and Captain Marvel had their big clash, and I think Captain Marvel kind of overestimated or underestimated Thanos. Like, I'll destroy him, I'll kill him, it's easy. Because he gets there, hits him a couple times, he doesn't go down nearly as everything else does. Yeah. He actually takes her and throws her away. He actually grabs her leg and tosses her away. It's like, oh shit. Then she comes back, and then she's like, okay, I better power up for this one. Then she starts fighting, and now he hits her, and it doesn't affect her at all.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now I'm gonna use my full power on you, bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. She held it down though. Kind of brought me held down with that fight. That was probably one of my favorite against against Thanos. That was probably one of my favorite fights against Thanos. Her kind of moment because she went.
He has a gauntlet. He's trying to flip, and she's holding his hand, preventing him from doing it. He's like, pushing him back, and he's just trying to.
That was good.
Do his final clip to just wipe out the audience. His plan is to get things and wipe out the entire universe and remake the universe without knowing, because the concept is he wiped out half the universe, and they're ungrateful enough they want to reverse it.
Yeah, it was
okay. I will wipe everyone out, restart the universe with low life or not many people, and they won't even know what happened, so they won't try fighting it.
Which that was a scary moment too, because he said, okay, I see that you guys ain't grateful. So it was like the way he was talking, it was like, I am going to do this again, and this time I'm gonna make sure that I wipe out all you motherfuckers. That was just so funny because he was just being so angry with it. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just destroy all y'all and just restart Earth over.
No, world, universe.
No, I think it was just Earth.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole universe. He wants to restart all reality with less people.
I could have sworn he said maybe just Earth. I thought maybe just Earth, period.
I'm pretty sure it was the universe.
Because he noticed, like, wow, these guys are a lot more powerful than I thought, a lot more smarter than I thought. So I gotta get you, I gotta make sure you guys are not even here. It's like, dang.
I got the idea he wants to wipe the entire universe out and restart with life, and that he can control.
I could have
It'll be a little easier.
I don't know what. Of course, I'm watching it. I'm watching it again tonight, so I'm gonna see here and again.
Then we get to the final scene. He loses the gauntlet. He's trying to get back the gauntlet. It's the final end of the scene of the movie, right before everything else.
Yeah.
And then who picks up the gauntlet other than Iron Man?
Iron Man himself.
Puts it on and snaps.
And I knew he was gonna die. I knew it because as soon as I see him pick up that gauntlet, he goes, "I am Iron Man." And it just snaps. That's everything. And you see, I was like, "No!"
Thanos looks around like, if Thanos gets up, you know he's been defeated. You see his army, his all entire army is vanishing before his eyes, turning ash, just like the Infinity War. He sits down. He's like, he just knows he's been defeated. He looks up and Elvin.
That was crazy. And
Iron Man falls to the ground.
And I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna survive a little bit, maybe just be hurt really bad and just say I can't be Iron Man no more because I'm hurt. But no, Spider-Man comes in. Now he's crying. Of course, War Machine comes and that's to take. Well, no, actually, it was Pepper Potts takes him and then he's okay, and looks at him and gives him this. I think one of the best lines in the movie. He's just like, "You can guess, we're gonna be okay."
Then you see his thing, which isn't necessarily hard, but his power core just phase out and dies.
And that moment, it made me realize it was more of like, "Thank you for starting this, but we got this." It was that type of moment for me because it was just like, yes, and even I want to say thank you. Because I was like, want to say thank you to, because Iron Man started, this one movie started everything. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. And to see him die, it was, I was just shocked.
Memorial service.
Because I really thought Captain America was going to die. Because the way Thanos punched him, I really thought.
To be fair, he did die. Eventually.
No, hold on. I'm talking about the part where, when he's beating up the ship, which, poor Shield.
Shattered that shield, he cut it in half.
Poor Shield.
Shield is supposed to be reflect anything, can't be beaten.
The shield got destroyed.
He literally destroyed the shield.
Oh.
Look how powerful he is, though. Damn.
Dang.
Iron Man's dead. Thanos is defeated.
Yeah, but
everyone's back. The best possible ending for the story.
You see Black Panther back in his home in Wakanda.
You see everyone celebrating their defeat of Thanos, their final victory.
And then, of course, he has the funeral. But you know what's so crazy?
Everyone's in attendance. Imagine being a normal human like Nick Fury or something else.
Yeah.
All these amazing aliens and superheroes are there giving you honor.
Well, yeah, but because he sacrificed his life. I bet half a bunch of people come to my funeral. But you know what's so crazy? So, I don't know if you noticed, right? So, when you see the funeral line, I think it's Black Panther first, and then it's... No, who was first in the beginning? Who was first? No, it was
Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts, yeah, because Pepper Potts walked down to drop the...
She's the one putting the bouquet on his thing and sending a little boat thing out.
Yeah, with his first little thing.
Proof Tony Stark has a heart.
Yeah, Proof Tony Stark has a heart. Yes, I love that. That was a good one. And then there was somebody in the funeral that I didn't know who it was, and I found out who it was. It was the little boy from Iron Man 2 or 3? 3, from Iron Man 3. Remember the little boy that helped him out in the snow?
Yeah.
Remember him?
I know that scene.
Apparently he was in That was
I didn't
him.
see them.
No, he was there. He was in the back. Cause I was looking through everybody, right? And I see him. I was like, who's that? I said, I was like, wait, who is that? Cause I just saw Peter. That ain't Peter. And then I find out it's a little boy. I'm like, come on, man, why little boy though? I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess he was part of it, but why would he be? It was just so. I just feel like it was so random. Like
maybe he kept in touch with them the entire time and was working with them. Maybe he was like protege or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but it was so random. I'm like, why is he there? Like, I was just like in shock. I said, wait, is that? I'm sitting there, literally sitting there thinking, like, who is that boy? Who is that? Like,
I don't know. Well, I know who it is, obviously, but I don't know why he's there.
You didn't notice though? You didn't like
no.
You really didn't know?
I was looking at people in the background getting to Nick Fury at the end.
So you didn't see the boy that was there like right by himself in a way, like kind of.
A lot of people.
I noticed I knew who everybody was except for that little boy. He wasn't little no more. He was like teenage boy. I was like, who is that? It's driving me crazy.
I was looking at the pattern the camera's going and back and forth between all the people. I was like, okay, where are we going next? I was following the camera.
I was too, and I saw that boy, and I'm like, who is that? Man, of course, Samuel Jackson. They wasted Samuel Jackson.
I wish you had seen them in battle a little more often.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad about that. I think I would have loved to see him fight for once. I mean, we only see him a couple times fighting a little bit. Even in Captain Marvel, he didn't do that much.
He's not much a fighter. He's more an organizer, though.
He can fight.
He's
too.
a leader, but he's not a fighter necessarily. He's a gun. But...
Actually, no, he can fight. They just don't. They didn't utilize him that. They don't utilize him that much. I just feel like I just think that was the moment.
Like anything against these powerful super beings, though, I think it would be much good.
Black Widow, you telling me you gonna let Black Widow do all the fighting, but you ain't?
Yeah. She can fight the grunts and the invading aliens.
There was no grunts. He could too, bro.
I would love to see Black Widow face Thanos. She would have crushed her skull in a second.
Man,
Hawkeye.
Man, Thanos probably been like this. What? Get him out of here. But
But yeah, then we get to the final. I left it during the credits. We saw everyone sign their names. The final honors. Oh.
Captain Marvel, Captain America. You know, that was a crazy moment because when he goes to Return to Stones and he doesn't come back, I'm like, oh, so he's staying in the past. But I was not expecting him sitting right there in the seat.
Well, that's the thing about time travel. You know exactly what's happening. Okay, so I gotta be on this bench at this time at this date, and they'll be there doing it. So I know what's gonna happen. So that means he was literally living while this whole thing was going on.
Yeah.
He was alive and not fighting. He was an older gentleman while the Infinity War was happening around him, while the endgame was happening around him.
Yeah.
Watching himself on TV or whatever else was happening, fighting against Thanos.
I don't know about that. I think what he did was, I don't know. That's a good question because
I hate time travel.
Because I'm pretty sure he went back in time, put back over stones, right? Mm-hmm. Then he probably on his last turn, instead of going back,
went further back in time and met his girlfriend before he disappeared.
Exactly.
And then lived his life with her.
Exactly. But I don't know if the stuff was happening though.
It had to have happened. He was there. He was there as an old man when they're ending the endgame.
You're right because he still had
to
the
live
shield.
through all that crap.
Yeah, so he still had the shield. Except instead of so damn. So that means he never.
Like that's more paradox stuff.
Wait, yeah. So wait, okay. So instead of him going down to the water,
no, he went down the water. They created a loop. He went down the water, came back, went back in time, married his girlfriend.
Maybe he jumped out of the ship before he went down, and then maybe they found him.
No, he still got frozen.
You really think that?
There's two Captain Americas all the time. There was a young Captain America who got married to the same girlfriend, while there's another Captain America frozen underwater for 70 years. So he lived pretty much his entire life. He's an old man when Captain America came out of the young. I think so. I don't know.
You really think that?
There's so many paradoxes going on because of the time travel of this movie. It's hard to understand necessarily. I think that's what happened.
But yeah, man. Overall, I don't know how long we've been talking about because I'm just.
Yeah, we got into some episode.
Well, let me ask this one question. I don't know. Let me ask this one question. Where would you put? Like, do you think this was better than Infinity War? If you had to choose,
I think so.
You really thought this was better? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Infinity War had all the build up, and then the final tension ending.
Yeah.
This one had the final thing. It was the end of an entire 22 series saga. Very emotional.
Definitely,
it was amazing.
Definitely the best saga of all time. I don't think anybody has made a movie catalog this strong. Besides maybe Batman, Dark Knight, maybe that's only 3 movies. I can't think of anybody who can battle with Marvel right now. I think they're the only ones that have done something like this and been really successful. To be honest with you, so I give it up to Disney
franchises, but this was
this was the best one. I mean, 22 movies. I mean, come on, man, 22, and you guys did it, man. You had a couple bad, well, not even bad. You had a couple okay ones, and that's it. You never had a bad movie. So big shout out to Marvel. Big shout out to Disney, and yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be watching it tonight.
I'm looking forward to Phase 4 coming out now after the Endgame. Seeing Spider-Man: Far From Home, the other one movies coming out.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the future of Marvel.
Yeah.
Seeing how this Phase 4 is gonna lead them.
Well, definitely. Well, they got a bunch of shows coming on Disney Plus, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all connected somehow. They're gonna connect that with the movies. They're probably in movies and shows, so it's gonna be very interesting. And yeah, man. I mean,
prattling on quite a bit. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff we missed.
Yeah.
We'll let you know in the comment section down below. If you missed anything, you want us to talk about something else or discuss anything like that. If you're watching this on mine, what's up?
And we've got one more thing: the Thor and the Thor going on a ship with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
We've got about that fun. But yeah, well, I just thought about that, but dang, well, I guess we can talk about that later. Yeah.
Well, of course, he left the charge of New Avalon to his.
Yeah, because now they're called the Asgardians of the Galaxy now.
No.
What did he say? He said, we're Asgardians.
The Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, because they're all fighting like, who's in charge? I'm in charge, right?
There's a whole ongoing joke from the first movie of Star-Lord versus Thor, who's in charge of, because who knows space better and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a god, you're a human,
Yeah.
you're a spacefarer, so am I kind of, but you're more spacey, I'm more of a space magic.
Yeah.
So I'm in charge, I'm the stronger, better man.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you're
Yes, like, come on, man. So I'm in charge, right? So I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, you're in charge.
You're in charge?
Yes.
I'm in charge, right? Okay. So it's going to be very interesting if we're going to see him in the next Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or Disney Plus, as Guardians of the Galaxy.
I would not mind them doing a show instead of a movie, but yeah. Let us know in the comment section below if you guys, well, apparently you're watching the spoiler, so I don't know if you are watching the spoiler.
Let us know what you thought of this movie. Did we miss anything that you thought was more important to talk about?
Yeah.
Anything we think we got wrong, and let us know in the comment section below.
Yes.
Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell to get other movie reactions that we do.
Yes.
If you're watching this on my channel, go check out Kid Robino and Robino Entertainment. Link down in the description below. We do a lot of top 5s, movie reviews, trailer reactions, and a lot of stuff. Same thing we do over here, more based on anime and cartoons as well.
Check, if you're watching this on my channel, check out my boy Vito, man. Okay, check him out. Dog, he does the same thing I do. Movie reviews, trailer reactions, and so forth. Also, check out Fear Bot Gaming, man. We play games over there. We watch game trailers if we can, wherever game trailer comes out, and so forth. And that's pretty much it that we do. And I hope you guys enjoy this long. We don't know how long this is. We don't have a timer enough. We just wanted to talk about it as much as we can. Review. This is probably one of our longest reviews. Probably going to be our first longest review ever. But
anyway, hope to see you on the next video we do. Bye.
Peace out.